Welcome back.
Oh. And then, I'd start to feel scared of the school again, or angry at Shawara, or sad for Kiriyama.
Right.
Kiriyama.
Because you were gone,
I just couldn't
we're
make it.
with the origami killer and the people he came with when they did the charm. And Katayama apparently stepped into booby trap, and now his leg is missing.
What?
Yeah.
Whack.
His leg's gone.
Anyway,
Let's get some super glue.
Toko, Emmy, isn't anyone there? Needs
What is that music?
That was Mitsuki, wasn't it? It was coming from downstairs.
Mitsuki's voice echoed up from below. But
Oh no, are you gonna make a fucking choice? Let's not do this.
Is this an Undertale boss fight?
No.
What is this music? For a moment, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure which direction to go, but only for a moment.
And say probably Papa say.
Yeah, really.
The fact is, our friends were very, very close. So close that it would be foolish not to tell them what was going on before chasing after Mitsuki.
Come on, we need to check in with Emmy and the others, and then follow that voice downstairs. I don't like
Leah
that
just
smile.
nodded and began running up the stairs, and I was right behind him.
Sorry it took so long. We found an exit. Come on, we have to get moving.
I was out of breath, staring down at the ground and talking to what I assumed would be three very attentive friends. But then I looked up.
Uh-oh.
They were all three, but there was no immediacy, no urgency on anyone's face. Emmy and Ako weren't even looking at me, nor at Yuya, but at Karayama. They were fixated on his face, and each bore a sad, hopeless, empty expression, and they certainly aren't about to get moving.
Oh no.
He died.
Yep. And I thought he was gonna die because of Kizami.
No. There was a general heaviness in the air. Something was very wrong. I gently reached out my hand and touched Emmy's shoulder.
What's going on? Toko. Katayama's getting weaker. He's not gonna make it.
Who's this guy?
It was me, but can you take over?
How the fuck do I pronounce that name?
Ryosuke?
Ryosuke! Why don't you talk to me? Say something, please, Ryosuke! Ah!
Emmy's eyes were filled with tears. Okawa, too, was cradling Kiriyama's head. It looked like he'd been crying this whole time. His eyes were bright red and his nose was running. Yeah, still having nothing. She just walked over to Kiriyama's side, bent down, and began examining his wound.
Yuya.
We need to hurry.
The five of us silently and unanimously agreed to our best course of action was to pick up Kiriyama and bring him out through the exit we discovered. We had to be very, very quick about it. The narrator just ate, leave me alone. Or he would really die. I can tell.
Look, alright, talking about dead bodies, be hungry, okay?
I'm hungry. Just be looking at him. At this time, it was almost up.
Kizami, could you carry him?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was our help that I came out of my back, though.
Sasuke, hang in there. We'll save you. Yeah.
It's like a really bad Krillin impression.
And this was all going on. I had the nagging feeling that, like, I was forgetting something.
Oh yeah, my leg.
Of course, it's Suki. We had to go find her. We couldn't just leave her behind after all.
Yuya, Do you mind if I run downstairs and look for Mitsuki? If she wanders too far, she might.
I also just had dinner. I'm sorry.
He didn't even have to say anything this time. His eyes told the whole story. Got it. I know I can trust you with this task, he said.
And now it's more like I'll
Sorry,
take
I
pictures
need to
of
save because
once
I'm
you
really
die.
scared. Like the last rainstorm we had, the power went out during mid-recording, so I'm just gonna
Yeah, it's fine.
do
If the
that.
power does go out,
Yeah.
let us know when you come back.
I'll have my phone, so I'll just send a message on Discord.
And that was enough for me. I shot off down the hall like a bullet, and then I determined to find Mitsuki.
They're
and
all
join
dead, by
whatever.
the way, because they're left with him. They're dead.
Cannibalism.
I hurried down to the second floor. But Mitsuki's voice was coming from even further down. I'd have to keep going to the first floor ahead of the others. Going down to the first floor. Do, 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 do.
All right.
Gotta
Here's
go
some real
fast.
gameplay for you.
Gotta
Take a
click on the
look at the
boxes.
Which
Click
way?
on all the halls. First floor?
Yeah, I know, but which
Fuck
way?
it, let's be weird.
No,
Let's go
the
left
bottom.
instead.
You wanna go that way?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
it.
be
Because
weird.
they probably expect you to run straight down.
Well, that would be the fastest way, right?
Yeah,
but
that
there's
is the
probably-
fastest way.
All right.
Right.
That makes.
This game wants.
Well, here's how the other way kill us. Well, the other way, there's just a block. The floor is missing.
There's a large
There's
hole.
a large hole in the floor.
Don't go that way.
Alright, I guess they want us to go that way. There's a large chunk of the floor missing. What?
I called it.
It's also known as, hey, we're gonna railroad you this direction, alright?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Where should we start looking, though?
Hallway.
No shit.
Exit.
You wanna go to the exit?
Yeah, fuck this. We're
Alright,
out.
we're going.
We're leaving. Skedaddle skadoodle. I'm heading for the noodle poodle. I'm leaving. Fuck you.
No, that's further left.
Yeah, the pool. I'm heading to the pool.
No, we can't leave
One
yet.
way or another.
Alright, fine. Let's start up here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start at the corner hallway just so we get that out of the way,
Starting
though.
this suspiciously empty hall.
Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
No. If I got this place mapped out right in my head, I'll be going farther and farther from where her voice was. I should go back.
What is that? Is that
It's a body.
It's thoroughly having completely scoured off.
Komashiro
corpse.
Trade School, Toru Takahashi. Alright, so not that
Thank
way.
God there's an oddly convenient.
This
non-disposable
way? Question mark.
Who knows?
Wrong way.
If I keep going this way, I'll just die.
Oh, here we go.
If I kept running in circles like this, I'd never find her. I was in a panic and I was allowing it to steer my path. Frustrated with the situation, with myself, choosing to give up and head back empty-handed and force myself to stop and turn. I was going to do what I should have done in the first place. Call out Mitsuki's name with everything I had in me and hope she responded.
Mitsuki! Mitsuki, where are you? We're all here, you fucking bitch!
No answer. You bitch. Just the cold, lonely sounds of rain and wind bearing down on this old and dilapidated building, and this may have been a fairly large school, but sound traveled well in here. If she were anywhere in this hallway, I'm sure she would have heard me. And if she were just here only minutes ago, she definitely should have been around now. Could something have happened to her?
Mitsuki.
Not Suki.
Well, where are we
What?
supposed to go?
Sorry.
Oh.
Looks like you took the wrong path
Hmm.
first. Game over.
You fucked up. We gotta go this way.
Well, it just said, hey, you're going back empty-handed. Alright. Back
Alright,
to where we came from.
I guess.
Look, alright. She didn't respond.
That's her,
Her
fault,
fault.
not yours.
Exactly. She was in the lab. You get dragged in and die.
No, 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 no.
Go to the lab.
Go to the lab, die.
Go to the lab. Die.
Oh,
Hello,
fuck
boy.
you! Nope. Don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. Right?
Don't look at
No.
the boy.
Just
Well,
Walk away.
wait. Oh, God. Here's what we're gonna do because I'm a fucking idiot. Hey, buddy.
don't. You just said don't.
I know.
Don't. Do it.
Don't
Do it.
Doing it.
Do it. It appears to be the ghost of a young boy. Closer,
Step
forward.
away.
You look closer. You get right into his face and you shove your face into his ghost head. Got you.
He said so bad.
This is bad!
You stole that from my soundboard.
Yeah. You're.
Oh, so
Where
you
did we
just blocked
go?
off access.
He did, and we can't go that way, so back downstairs, I guess.
Is that a ghost? There's another ghost on this set of stairs.
Can we just, like, go back to the exit? Can we just leave?
Nope.
We're leaving empty. They're all.
Time to go left.
Let's just go. Nope, we're out. We're leaving. Goodbye. We're leaving. I don't want anything to do with you people anymore. You guys got me into this mess. I didn't have to do anything.
I ain't
Oh,
done
fuck
nothing.
me.
Hello. What? What the hell was that? We just appeared in front of me. What had just appeared in front of me? It was a glowing blue fireball. The raging blue balls.
Oh,
Looks it.
From the looks of it, you're another victim character against your will, no? I don't just have my hands kept around my I'll tell you now, there's no escape in this story. There's nothing to be gained here but the third. So, if you've got an iron will, you might be able to survive for a little while at least. That's fun. Here, you can have it.
it's a gun.
It'll help keep the
Oh, no.
So it only works once. So take it. Get out and fight like hell. Stay alive as long as you possibly can. The bar chopper will be in 5 minutes.
The spirit vanished, but like on the floor below, where it had been was a gemstone. Specifically, a violet colored gemstone. Violet colored
A
gemstone.
violently colored gems.
It's covered in the blood. Just the amethyst.
Oh.
So I can use that. Keep the wandering spirits
no.
at bay. One time, huh?
Guys,
I guess you meant the.
we have
Full
to
body ones.
go fight the we have to go fight the ghost.
the boy.
The boy.
The boy.
Boy. Either way, with this
Blah,
gem,
blah,
I
blah,
will
blah.
fucking
We know what to
shove
do.
it up a
We know
ghost
what to do.
ass.
All right. Let's do this again.
Walk up and delete him.
Yeah, we're gonna go do that right now. It'll be fine. It'll be good. It will be easy peasy. Not entirely sure why an amethyst of all things would work, but whatever.
Oh,
It's
it's
the
just it
rock.
looks sharp.
Here you go, ghost boy. Eat the rock.
It's just a sharp purple rock, alright? It's
Yeah.
good at getting rid of ghosts.
It's a violent colored. Thank you very much.
It's violently colored, alright?
Okay, shut the fuck up.
Oh man, we're getting down the last save slots.
Oh boy.
Try to sneak.
No, we're using it.
I had the amethyst in front of me and approached the spirit.
I've come to barter. Never mind.
And incredibly, it actually worked. Both the ghost and the gem faded and disappeared. The stairwell is now free to be traversed.
But there was a ghost at the top.
Uh-oh. I'm Yumi, are you alright? There was like a ghost at the bottom of the stairs. Where's everyone else? Come on, we have to get Katayama situated and get out of here.
Oh, there's Emmy's face was absolutely wrecked with tears. She was shaking her head violently. She wanted to tell me something, but the words just weren't coming.
Huh?
I had a really bad feeling about this. I ran past her to the bathrooms where Katayama was being lifted on Yuya's shoulders when I left.
Oh boy.
Look, the bodies hit
Wow,
the
this
floor.
one has a lot of fast traveling.
Which is good. Why? Katayama was back on the floor, right where he'd set him down when this whole ordeal began. Why wasn't he on Yuya's shoulders? What was going on? I had an inkling, but I didn't want to believe it, so I pushed it out of my mind.
Woomy.
Yuya, what are you still doing here? We need to get Katayama ready to go. He didn't make it. What? Right after you left, he let a huge scream and then he just went limp. No.
Oh.
I didn't know what else to say. A person had just died, and not some stranger, but a person I knew, a friend. It was the strangest feeling. I kept looking at him and thinking, is he really dead? Is this really what a person looks like when he dies? Seeing him like that drained every last bit of energy I had in me. I fell to my knees, thoroughly defeated.
Bad ending.
Bad. They literally just did the ritual, got here, and he lost
Okawa
his leg, and he's already dead.
says he isn't moving from Katayama's side. So what are we supposed to do now?
Every day I couldn't stay near the body. We'd gone down to the second floor where he picked a corner. We just stood there, trying to recompose ourselves. You elected to stay with Okawa on the third floor, and I guess to try and break him from his shock.
Well,
and help us
they're
transition
dead.
between him and Katayama.
Okawa's dead.
Yup. None of this felt real, or maybe I just didn't want it to be real. It was a nightmare. It had to be. I just sit up in my bed, and it would all be over.
Why did this have to happen? I'm not waking up. I don't get it. I'm not waking up. I keep trying to tell myself this is all just a dream, but... Toko.
Managing was waiting again. I sank to the ground, letting go my knees. He followed my lead and put an arm around me for comfort. A friend had just died. He just died. Right there. In that corner. God, why?
No.
I hear footsteps. Amy and I looked at each other. We both heard them. Footsteps coming down the hall. It was too dark to make out who it was. But the
Gate?
Gate was decidedly male.
Gate?
Gate? Why the fuck? Gate. The two of us slowly and quietly rose to our feet. Hid around the corner and peeked out, both terrified and curious as to whom or what we might see.
It's the one leg.
It is Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
There at the end of the hall, the figure finally came into view. It was a tallish man, unsteadily teetering as he slowly strode towards us. Oh, is it the killer dude?
Is it?
It was
Shimada.
Shimada, dressed from head to toe.
That asshole. Ah, Shima. Duh?
Amy shot forward, intending to run toward him, but I grabbed her arm and held her back without even thinking about it. She turned around and looked at me with a puzzled expression.
I can't handle him. What? Don't tell me he did something to you. No. Thank goodness. At times like these especially, we really need to keep each other in the loop about everything that happens.
She looked back at me again. As she said this, staring right into my eyes in an almost disciplinary manner. It was a perfect guilt stare. I couldn't help but succumb to it, feeling bad for not having filled her in about the Shimada incident.
Yeah.
Shimada continued his slow wet walk down the hall. Then, all of a sudden, For no discernible reason, he simply fell forward, landing hard on his knees. The bee's knees.
Uh-oh.
Something was wrong with him. And while I loathed the man, I didn't want to see him suffer. Em and I were both poised to rush to his aid.
Uh-oh.
When other figures randomly began appearing all around him, figures of children, blue and ethereal, shimmering with all their own light.
That's unnerving!
It sounds like you should have saved that amethyst.
What? What are they?
We could barely even see Shibata from a vantage point anymore, as his body was obscured almost completely by the backs of these ghost children. He wasn't moving though, so it didn't seem like they were doing anything to them. But then, he wasn't moving at all, which seemed highly suspicious. It occurred to me that maybe we should try to save him.
How about we not? How about we not and say we tried already?
I inched forward. He was still in exactly the same position he had been when he fell to his knees. He literally hadn't moved at all. Was he unconscious? Amy and I looked to one another and nodded. It was a silent signal to move forward and do whatever we could to help.
Oh, he dead!
Oh.
Children vanished. As we approached, revealing a horrific sight. Shimada's stomach had been flayed wide open. He was dead. The knife he'd flaunted earlier was jutting from the wound. It was an almost ceremonial death, like that of a samurai who'd thrown himself in on his sword.
No. What were those children? How should we know? And they might still be nearby! Just fucking run! Kizami, it's horrible. Shimada is... Oh, crap.
Yuri rushed down to see what was wrong and calmly walked over to Shimada's body.
No, he
Checking
wasn't.
signs of respiration or pulse.
No, he wasn't.
He'd head back to face us again a moment later. Such suspicion said it all. Shibata really was dead.
He's feeling up the corpse.
Yeah, he was.
I was beginning to lose it. I just couldn't take any more of this. My friends and acquaintances would die one by one. I guess I should say had died, but it didn't seem like it was over. Not for a long shot.
This is bad. There's something here with us. Something that's trying to kill us.
Hell, it was doing more than anything. It had already succeeded twice over. I was scared, I was paranoid, I was shaking and crying and screaming inside. I was deathly afraid that something else would show up, and then it died. And it did.
Uh-oh.
Hello. There's a little girl in a red dress standing between us and the third floor staircase. I couldn't make out the expression on her face through her bangs, but I could literally feel the hatred in her eyes as she stared into our souls. Then she turned around and slid
Biokawa.
up the staircase into the third floor hallway.
What?
It was turned the other way, so she hadn't seen the girl at all. She eventually followed our gazes, but by the time the girl was gone, she looked confused. That particular apparition looked a lot different from the other ghost I'd seen, but there was still no doubt in my mind she was definitely a ghost.
What do we do about Okawa? We have to go get him. We have to get out of the school now. I'll go call him down.
He's dead already.
Yeah, I'll come with.
It could be dangerous. You wait here and die.
Dangerous. Well, that is the direction the girl in the red dress went, and I guess Yuya didn't want to be put in harm's way. I nodded and watched his back recede into the darkness as he chased after Emmy.
Pull yourself together. Pull yourself together, Toko. You know what they say, no weapon can pierce a calm heart. So, what's the most important thing right now? Uh-oh. Oh, no.
What was going on? Why was Emmy screaming? I could hear voices now. Emmy and Okawa were having a heated argument.
That's not possible. We have to leave him and run. We'll get caught if we don't.
No, we can't just leave him behind. We have to take him to the hospital.
But he's dead.
No, he isn't.
He's dead.
Nuh-uh. He's not. You can't be.
Nah.
Nah, B, he's alive.
Leave him. Leave him and run. We'll get caught. The Guscos must have been pursuing them.
This is bad. I have to go help them.
Run. Put feet
What
fast
the-
travel.
Murderer.
Oh!
Kiara's body was brought unceremoniously on the landing halfway up the 3rd floor, along with... At the top of the stairs stood Emmy, and in front of her, Yuya, with an imposing scowl on his face. I didn't understand any of this. What had just happened?
Oh, fuck!
Emmy let out another scream and came running towards me down the stairs. Akara then seemed as if he'd fallen and broken his arm. He was lopsidedly crawling toward me. It was almost as if he were trying to distance himself from Yuya.
Murderer. Murderer. Red Rock.
I ran to the base of the stairs to meet up with Emmy. I needed some sort of context here.
Emmy, what happened? What's going on? Run away or you're gonna get your ass killed! Zombie kicked him down the stairs out of the blue! What?
I glanced up at Yuya, but his face was shrouded in darkness. I couldn't make out any expression at all.
No, they were all gonna die, they're all dead, they're all gonna die, they're all dead.
Akara seemed to
okay,
have
bye.
reached his breaking point. He shot to his feet and took off behind me towards the 2nd floor, as fast as he could. Yuya kicked Akara down the stairs. Why?
Yuya, it's not true, is it?
Slowly walked down to the landing. He was neither concerned nor scornful. His face was a
Uh-oh.
blank slate.
I'm
As soon as he reached my level, he bent down
He's
and began
fiddling alright.
fiddling
alright.
his body. Raising the eyes, then letting them drop, wiping blood from the eyes and nose,
What?
looking at it as it's studying a specimen under a microscope.
Oh boy, here we go. The fuck?
What the hell? He was enjoying this. I finally got to see an emotion written clearly on his face, and it was elation. How is this not some crazy dream?
Yuya! Yuya!
Tears began spilling from my eyes like water. I was shocked, and I don't even know what else.
Toko, we gotta get away, hurry up! Shit!
Run!
Just one of them crying.
Shit! Shit!
Okay.
I mean, I found myself standing in front of the door to the school in February.
Shimada took the key and lost it, so this room is no good. If we hid in a place like that, we'd be sitting ducks anyway. We need to go farther down, to the 1st floor.
The poor girl was frantic. I can't say I blamed her, but something about this whole situation just didn't feel right to me.
Emmy, I'm still not sure we need to run. The fuck? I just don't believe Yuya, kind sweet Yuya, would be capable of something like that. But he really did kick him down the stairs. It happened. He kicked Okawa? How can that possibly be true? Fine, do what you want then. I don't care anymore.
Yee.
With that, Emmy pushed me out of the way and ran past me towards the stairwell leading to the 1st floor.
Emmy! I have nothing more to say to you. You wouldn't believe me anyway, since you're so convinced I'm lying.
And off she went. I was now separated from one of my friends, but was I really in danger? I mean, I was, but from Yuya, that just didn't seem right. Or more likely, I didn't want it to be. I wanted to believe that this was all a misunderstanding. My legs were shaking and my head was swimming. I just stood there, unsure of where I should go or what I should do. And then, there he was, right behind me.
Holy shit, that was funny.
Oh. And in his face was Shimada's huge knife. The one that was last seen jutting from Shimada's stomach. It was still dripping with blood. This definitely made matters more complicated. How could I doubt Yuya's guilt when he was holding something like that? Why did he even have it? How could he possibly bring himself to pull a knife from his friend's lifeless corpse? But I wasn't going to run. I braced myself, out of my mouth intent on discussing this rationally. If I ran now, I felt like it would all be over. There'd be nothing left. Not to trust, but what could I possibly say to him? Save,
Save.
save, save, save.
What do I
stone.
say to him? Hey, did you save yet?